Hi there, everyone. This is Attorney Law Balwan R. Singh with a segment that I call News That We Can Use. Before I continue, I wish to inform you that the information you obtain in this podcast or broadcast or on our website is not, nor is it intended to be, legal advice. You should consult an attorney for advice regarding your individual situation. I invite you to contact me, and I do welcome your calls, emails, letters, etc. However, contacting my office does not create an attorney-client relationship. An attorney-client relationship is not created until my office is retained by you. All information provided in this segment is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. If you need professional advice on any subject covered, please check with a qualified attorney, a certified professional accountant, or other competent professional dealing with your particular area of concern, and someone who is licensed in the state in which you're domiciled. From time to time on this segment, we try to present news that you can use, and I'll be giving you what I hope will be useful information about day-to-day living. It is my intent that the information I present here will be of assistance and benefit to you. For the records, I'm located in and I'm licensed in New York State. Today I'll begin by giving you a little background about myself. I began my legal studies at St. John's University School of Law in Jamaica, New York, which I started attending in February 1990. After just 2 years of study, I graduated and earned my Juris Doctorate degree in 1992. I was admitted to the New York State Bar in 1993. This year, 2013, marks my 20th year practicing as an attorney at law. Prior to St. John's School of Law, I attended the New York Institute of Technology, or the NYIT, and was graduated magna cum laude, or distinction, with a BS in General Studies and majoring in Computer Science and Communications Arts. I've also done postgraduate work at Mercy College in New York, as well as the University of the West Indies in Kingston, Jamaica, where I studied mass communications. Before I became self-employed as an attorney, I worked as a database administrator at John Wiley & Sons Publishers, and then I started my own printing business. Shortly after, I started a community-based newspaper in which I highlighted and explored current events within the neighborhood. I've also been a radio host and producer of community radio and television shows. I've also worked in the field of radio broadcasting in South America in the English-speaking Republic of Guyana. Today, I wish to talk to you about deed transfers. The deed is evidence of your ownership of property, real property. In some countries, it is called a transport. Now, folks, listen carefully. I do not believe that you should pay someone to get a certified copy of your deed. Unless you're evicting a tenant, you're evicting someone, and the court requires that you produce an original or a certified copy of the deed. Then, and only then, I believe you should pay someone to get a copy of the deed for you. There have been many solicitations sent through the mail telling people that I know, that they need to send money in the mail and a certified copy of the deed will be sent to them. This, in my opinion, is a waste of time. These letters are sent to you by people whom you do not know, and they've gotten your information from the public records. Why waste money, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get a certified copy of your deed when your attorney who represented you at your real estate closing would have already given you a copy of your deed or will shortly be sending you an original deed? Also, if you currently own a real estate, real property, a house or a home with someone else, such as a spouse, a partner, or a friend, you can have a deed change to remove that person from the deed if you no longer wish to have them on the deed. Generally, this will be referred to as a no consideration transfer. This means that no money or consideration is being paid to the grantor, that is, the person that is giving up his or her share of the property. This, ladies and gentlemen, is usually accomplished by a quitclaim deed. The individual who is signing the deed must sign this document before a notary public or an attorney. Once the documents are drawn up by a lawyer and they are signed and notarized, these papers are then filed with the city register where you live. In New York City, as of this date, it is done in Manhattan. Outside of New York City, your documents get filed with the town or the county where you live. Sometimes it is very important, and you must discuss this with your attorney, because there is a clause in your mortgage. It's called the due on sale clause. This is in standard mortgages. You may be forced by your bank to pay off the existing mortgage if the bank becomes aware of the transfer or the deed change. So think before you leap. Talk with your attorney about the due on sale clause in your mortgage. That is why I recommend that you refinance your loans and you get the other person completely off the deed. And this is done at your closing when you refinance. The other person will also be happy to be off the mortgage. They're not responsible for paying the mortgage anymore. If you wish to talk with me about this, you can contact me via telephone at my phone number, 718-569-0123. That is 718-569-0123. Or you can check me out at the web. On the web, my website is www.brs123.com. My email address is info@brs123.com. For more news you can use, subscribe to my YouTube channel, spread the news, and like my videos. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before I take my leave, I'd like to repeat that the material presented herein is general in nature. It does not apply to your particular or specific situation. Remember, this program is not a substitute for legal advice. If you need professional advice on any subject covered, please check with a qualified attorney or a licensed professional in that field. You should consult an attorney for advice regarding your individual situation. I invite you to contact me, and I do welcome your calls via telephone, your letters, or your emails. However, contacting my office does not create an attorney-client relationship. An attorney-client relationship is not created until my office is retained by you. Until you hire us, we do not have an attorney-client relationship. I want to thank you for watching, and I'm attorney at law Balwan R. Singh. Bye now.